The House on Mango Street by Sandra Ceneros. This book is dedicated to the women, a las mujeres. Vignette number 1, The House on Mango Street. We didn't always live on Mango Street. Before that, we lived on Loomis, on the 3rd floor, and before that, we lived on Keeler. Before Keeler, it was Paulina. And before that, I can't remember. But what I remember most is moving a lot. Each time it seemed there'd be more of us. By the time we got to Mango Street, we were 6. Mama, Papa, Carlos, Kiki, my sister, Nene, and me. The house on Mango Street is ours, and we don't have to pay rent anymore, or share the yard with people downstairs, or be careful not to make too much noise. And there isn't a landlord banging on the ceiling with a broom. But even so, it's not the house that we thought it'd be. We thought we'd get. We had to leave the flat on Loomis quick. The water pipes broke and the landlord wouldn't fix them because the house was too old. We had to leave fast. We were using the washrooms next door and carrying water over in empty milk gallons. That's why Mama and Papa looked for a house, and that's how we moved into the house on Mango Street, far away on the other side of town. They always told us that one day we would move into a house, a real house that would be ours for always, so we wouldn't have to move each year. And our house would have running water and the pipes that worked, and inside it, we could have real stairs, not hallway stairs, but stairs inside like the house on TV. And we have a basement and at least 3 washrooms, so when we took a bath, we wouldn't have to tell everyone. Our house would be white with trees around it, a great big yard and grass growing without a fence. This was the house Papa talked about when he held a lottery ticket, and this was the house Mama dreamed up in the stories she would told us before we went to bed. But the house on Mango Street is not the way they told it at all. It was small and red with tight steps in front and windows so small you think they were holding their breath. Bricks are crumbling in places and the front is so swollen you had to push hard to get in. There's no front yard, only 4 little elms the city planted up by the curve. One back is a small garage for a car we don't own yet, and a small yard that looks smaller between the 2 buildings on either side. There are stairs in our house, but they're ordinary hallway stairs, and the house was only 1 washroom. Everybody has to share the bedroom. Mama and Papa, Carlos and Kiki, me and Nene. Once we were living in Loomis, a nun from my school passed by and saw me playing out front. The laundromat downstairs had been boarded up because it had been robbed 2 days before, and the owner had painted on the wood, "Yes, we're open," so as not to lose business. "Where do you live?" she asked. "Here," I said, pointing up to the 3rd floor. "You live there?" "There." I had to look where she was pointing. The 3rd floor, the painted peeling wooden bars Papa had nailed on the windows so it wouldn't fall out. "You live there?" The way she said it made me feel like nothing. There. I lived there. I nodded. I knew then I had to move. I had to have a house, a real house, one I could point to, but this isn't it. The house on Mango Street isn't it. For the time being, Mama says. Temporary, says Papa, but I know how those things go. Vignette 2, Hairs. Everybody in our family has different hair. My papa's hair is like a broom, all up in the air. And me, my hair is lazy. It never obeys, barts, or bans. Carlos' hair is thick and straight. He doesn't need to comb it. Nana's hair is slippery, slides out of her hands. And Kiki, who is the youngest, has hair like fur. But my mother's hair, like little rosettes, like little candy circles, all curly and pretty because she pins it in a pin curls all day. Sweet to put your nose into when she's holding you, and you feel safe. It is a warm smell of bread before you bake it. It's a smell when she makes rooms for you on her side of the bed, still warm with her skin. And you sleep near her, the rain outside falling, and Papa snoring. The snoring, the rain, and Mama's hair that smells like bread. Boys and girls. Vignette 3. The boys and the girls live in separate worlds. The boys in their universe and we in ours. My brothers, for example, they got plenty to say to me and Nene inside the house, but outside, they can be seen talking to girls. Carlos and Kiki are each other's best friends, not ours. Nene is too young to be my friend. She's just my sister, and that was not my fault. You don't pick your sisters. You just get them. And sometimes they come like Nene. She can't play with those Vargas kids or she'll turn out just like them. And since she comes right after me, she is my responsibility. Someday I will have a best friend all on my own. One I can tell my secrets to, one who will understand my jokes without my having to explain them. Until then, I'm a red balloon. A balloon to an anchor.